This is the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mosen.
It's great to be back here again, and it's Friday. I have my good friend Sylvia Smith here, and I'm so looking forward to having you share the Highmark event that's coming up August 15th.
Yes.
And share a little bit about yourself, because I find you very interesting, and you're always on the go. You seriously are. So you've been with Highmark for how long?
24 years.
Okay. And you're the project manager, senior project manager there.
Senior project manager in provider contracts development.
Wonderful. And you're a big fitness person.
Yes. I have my personal trainer's license.
Wonderful.
And I currently do some personal training on the side.
Excellent. You do great stuff. And you're also a good friend of my trainer, Sarah Werner.
Right.
You come to her camps, and I love the synergy because you both do the same thing, but you elevate each other.
Exactly.
It's all about promoting each other in a good way, and it's women, and this Highmark event is fun, fit, and fabulous.
Yes.
There's over 1,000 attendees.
Yes.
It's a women's health conference, but it's really for everyone. You can bring your husband, you can bring your friends.
Yes.
Men are allowed.
Yes, they are allowed.
Right.
They are encouraged to come as well.
And tell me a little bit about this event. Share.
Okay. So Fun, Fit, and Fabulous, this will be our 13th year.
Mm-hmm.
We started this in 2003.
Okay.
And it was started to encourage women to take more responsibility with their health.
Mm-hmm.
Started with bringing in presenters and different workshops on health and wellness. And it just went from there. And it originally started in Harrisburg.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be our second year that we were able to bring it here to Pittsburgh.
Wonderful. I'm excited about it just because of the fact that I'm a big believer in health and wellness. We are all about finance as well, because I think it goes hand in hand. Your financial fitness is very much related to how your health is, because there's a lot of stress related to financial matters. And I think working out is a good thing.
Yes.
I think that it brings people together.
Yes.
And it brings families together.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that you have to be a super athlete, even going for a walk. I've seen some of your beautiful pictures of your family just even going for a walk.
Yes.
That's a good thing. So I do encourage folks to join us. I have friends of mine who will be at the event, who are speaking at the event. And, it's a coming together. It just puts a smile on my face because as women, I think that you're a fantastic person in general, but you've done a lot of great things with the women that you train, as well as you've come to Sarah Werner's camps, and we have a lot of laughs. We get a good workout in, some great friendships are formed. And if we were looking at attending, what would we do? How do you contact Highmark, and how would they go about doing this?
Well, registration is open now, and it is on our website, which is www.funfitfabulous.com. You can go out there and register for the event. It is $25. However, we do have a Groupon going on now where you can get 2 tickets for the price of one. So
wow.
2 tickets for $25. Or 5 tickets for $50.
That's wonderful.
So you can go out the Groupon, and then you can pay for your tickets that way.
And you have 2 meals. You have a breakfast and a lunch, right?
Yes, continental breakfast is included, and also a full lunch.
I love it. And I think that it's a full-day event.
Yes.
So I think that that's amazing. And, of course, you can always reach us here at 1-800-662-9550. I really believe in this. I feel very privileged and honored. I was asked to speak at the event, and so I'll be there if you wish to see me. But if not, that's fine. There's a ton of other people. There's Sharon Skittle. She'll be speaking, and she has her breakout session. It's a workout. So there's different workouts that are going on.
There's different breakout sessions. We have, of course, Sarah will be doing the financial session.
Right.
Sharon will be doing bringing sexy back. We have Roland Ford, who does line dancing.
Nice.
And then we also have some personal trainers from the YMCA that will be coming in and doing some different exercise demonstrations.
Very nice. So it's a full-day event.
Full day.
And as I've said, if you can make it to Pittsburgh, that's great. It would be lovely just to have everyone come together. It's a full-day event. There's a lot going on. And tell me a little bit more about Highmark. What does Highmark do?
Well, Hallmark fully sponsors that event, but you mean as far as
What is the company
the
about?
company?
Right.
Well, we're a health insurance company,
Right.
and one of the things that we promote is a healthy lifestyle. So that's where you get, Fun, Fit, and Fabulous comes into play.
Right. And I like that because the fact of the matter is, when people ask what is Highmark sometimes because we are lending in 37 states, the show reaches 9 million, so it's different states. And
Right.
so sometimes people are like, what is Highmark? And I had that question come up earlier. And I want folks to know that, I mean, what a great thing for a company that believes, involved in insurance, but believes in creating an event that will help people stay healthy. And you have walkathons, you have other events.
Yes.
I mean, I had Atia Abdul Malik on.
Right.
And she is in charge of this event, and she spoke about all these other events that Highmark does. What is coming up in the year for the fall? And
Well, right now we are one of the co-sponsors for the Healthy Ride. So I believe next Sunday is the Open Pittsburgh.
right,
So we are we're one of the sponsors for the bikes. So you can rent the bikes and ride the bikes for the 3-hour time frame. And I think that may be it as far as health and wellness, but there may be some smaller things coming up. But we just recently completed all of our walks that were in May and June.
right. And this is what's great also about Pittsburgh, because there's a lot to do outdoors. And even though we only have 36 days of sunshine during the summer of our 4 months, there's still stuff you can do indoors, outdoors. And I do fully endorse Highmark because of the fact that they're involved in health and wellness. This is a big part of my life. I know it's a big part of your life.
And then there was one other thing I just remembered. We also sponsored a great race. So that's coming up in September as well.
Awesome. That's a huge event.
Yes.
How many people attend that, the Great Race?
I couldn't even tell you, but there's a lot.
There is.
Yeah.
And so, again, folks, if you have questions, call me here at 1-800-662-9550. I have to brag a little bit about you and community service, and you were awarded.
Well, nominated. Porter Jefferson Award this year.
Yeah, and it's huge. And we've spent some time together. We've gone to fitness shows. We've had great conversations, and I do admire you for what you've done. You have 2 beautiful daughters.
Thank you.
You do. They're beautiful. And I think that it's so very important to have fitness in your life because it does change your perspective on many things. And the discipline factor, the health factor, because I'm a true believer in the fact that stay healthy so you can be there for your dear ones, your near and dear ones, and you tend to be able to do more.
Right.
You have more energy. And so with that, I've always said, take the time out, ask questions, find out about this event. It's $25. It's in Pittsburgh. It's August 15th.
Yes.
And you have breakfast and lunch. There's breakout sessions, so you're moving. It's not just listening to people speaking. I'm excited because we have this book coming out, and my first ever job that I had with David Kilgore, who was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, was very kind to me. He hired me after my internship. So that book's coming out, and the money's going towards cancer research. So we will be sharing that at the event. And I just simply think it's a time for people to come together.
Right.
You went to the one in Philadelphia, did you not?
In Harrisburg.
In Harrisburg.
Last year.
And how did you find it?
Oh, I enjoyed it. Did the same thing, worked with all the presenters and ran around to make sure everybody was taken care of. But I believe the women had a great time. Right.
And the thing is that there's a continuation because you can always be in touch with the people that you've met, and you can always find things that you're going to get interested in. You learn new things.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
yes.
I've always said that life is a shared experience, and it truly is. And this is going to be, I think, a phenomenal event.
Yes.
Yes. Any other last words here?
Just wanted to point out that it will be at the David L. Convention Center on August 15th. We open doors at 7 a.m. and it should go until about 3:34.
Okay. And then also, if they needed to, again, register, what would be the best way to do that?
If they want the deal, they should go on to Groupon, which is free. You don't have to pay any registration fee to get on to Groupon. And you can order your tickets there, or you can go on to the Fun, Fit, and Fabulous website to order your ticket.
Okay. So we are looking at Highmark, Fun, Fit, and Fabulous, August 15th.
Yes.
And you can always call us here at 1-800-662-9550, which is a toll-free number. And for folks who are in Pittsburgh, they have our regular number, but you can call us at 412-221-1569. And I really highly endorse this. I think it's an amazing event. I'm super excited. And I'm really happy that I had you on air, Sylvia, because we've been
Thank you.
chatting about it.
Right.
And you look great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
And again, folks, if you have questions, call us here at 1-800-662-9550, and I'll have you back again, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Stay well, folks.
This has been the Mosin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosin. Mosin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.